Since you came into my life, everything feels different. I used to see the world through a lens of doubt, but now your presence has shifted my perspective. I find myself thinking about you constantly, reflecting on the moments we've shared and how they've opened my eyes to the beauty around me. You've taught me that love isn't just a feeling, it's a way of seeing the world. I can't help but think about how your laughter and your smile have the power to change my day. You've shifted my perspective, and now I'm more aware of the little joys that life offers. Every thought of you brings with it a rush of gratitude. You've changed the way I look at challenges, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. I can't stop thinking about how your influence has empowered me to face my fears head on. Before you, I was often lost in my worries and insecurities, but your kindness and understanding have shifted my outlook. Now, I think of you as my guiding star, lighting the path toward a brighter, more hopeful future. You've opened my eyes to the possibilities of love and connection. I find myself thinking about the way you see the world, and it inspires me to look beyond the surface. Your perspective has changed me, and I can't help but hold on to every thought of you. In the quiet moments of my day, my mind drifts to you. You've changed my perspective in ways I never expected. I now understand that love is a journey of discovery, and with every thought of you, I'm reminded of the beauty in that journey. You've shown me the importance of living in the moment. I used to be consumed by what ifs, but now I cherish the here and now. You've changed how I view life, and I can't stop thinking about how much richer it is with you in it. The way you approach life has made me rethink my own. Your positivity is contagious, and I find myself smiling at the thought of you. You've transformed my perspective, and it's a beautiful thing I want to hold on to forever. Every interaction with you has been a lesson in love and understanding. You've shifted my view on relationships, teaching me that vulnerability can be strength. Now, I can't help but think about how lucky I am to know you. You've inspired me to be more open and receptive. I used to guard my heart, but now, because of you, I find joy in letting it be free. I think about you and how your influence encourages me to embrace life fully. There's something magical about how you see the world, and it captivates me. You've changed my perspective on what it means to truly connect with someone, and I can't stop thinking about how I want to explore that connection further. Since you entered my life, every thought seems to lead back to you. You've shifted my perspective on love, teaching me that it's not about possession, but about appreciation. I cherish every moment spent with you. You've shown me that love can be a source of strength, not a weakness. I find myself reflecting on your words, your actions, and how they've shifted my perspective. Now, every thought of you brings warmth to my heart. Your passion for life is infectious, and it has ignited something within me. I think about how your energy changes my mood and my outlook on everything around me. You've shifted my perspective in the most beautiful way. I never realized how much my mindset needed to change until you came along. Your insights have made me question my assumptions and embrace new possibilities. I can't help but think about you and the profound impact you've had on my life. You've helped me see the world through a different lens, one that focuses on hope rather than fear. I find myself daydreaming about our future conversations and experiences, and I can't shake the thought of how you've changed me. Every time I think about you, I'm reminded of the strength that comes from vulnerability. You've changed my perspective on what it means to be open with someone, and now I crave that connection with you even more. You've helped me understand that life is too short to dwell on negativity. I often think about how your light brightens my world, and I'm grateful for the perspective you've given me. It inspires me to be better, not just for myself, but for us. Since meeting you, I've become more attuned to my emotions and the beauty in simple moments. You've changed my perspective on what matters most, and I can't stop thinking about how much joy you bring into my life. Your presence has transformed my everyday routine into a journey of discovery. I can't help but think about the little things we share and how they've opened my heart to new experiences. You've changed my perspective, and I want to explore it further with you. You've taught me that love is not just a feeling, but a commitment to understanding one another. I find myself reflecting on our conversations and how they have shifted my perspective on relationships. You are always on my mind. Before you, I was too focused on my insecurities. Now, because of your encouragement, I embrace my imperfections. You've changed my perspective, and I think about you often, grateful for your uplifting presence in my life. The way you approach challenges has inspired me to do the same. Your resilience is admirable, and it's changed how I see my own struggles. I can't stop thinking about how your strength motivates me to keep pushing forward. You've shown me the beauty in the ordinary. I find myself cherishing the little moments, the laughter, and the shared silences. Your influence has shifted my perspective, and I can't help but think about how grateful I am for you. With you, I've learned that love can be a journey of growth. I often reflect on how your perspective encourages me to be better and to embrace my journey. You are the reason I strive for a brighter future. You've opened my eyes to new possibilities I never considered. Your passion and enthusiasm are contagious, and I can't help but think about how you inspire me to chase my dreams fearlessly. I'm forever grateful for your presence. You've shifted my perspective on happiness. I used to chase after it, but now I realize it's found in the connections we build. I think about you often, and I'm thankful for the joy you bring into my life. Your kindness has changed my heart. I find myself reflecting on how your small gestures of love have a big impact on my life. You've shifted my perspective on what it means to truly care for someone. Since you came into my life, I've begun to see the world through a lens of appreciation. Every thought of you reminds me of the beauty in everyday moments. I can't stop thinking about how much you've changed my outlook. You've taught me that love is about growing together, not apart. I often think about the ways we've inspired each other, and it fills me with hope for the future. Your influence is always present in my thoughts. The moments we share are precious, and I find myself cherishing them more and more. You've changed my perspective on time, reminding me to savor each second. I can't stop thinking about how special you are to me. You've opened my heart to the idea that vulnerability is strength. Every thought of you brings a smile to my face as I remember how you've changed my perspective on what it means to truly connect with someone. Since you've come into my life, I've begun to see challenges as opportunities for growth. Your strength inspires me daily, and I often think about how your perspective has reshaped my understanding of what it means to be resilient. You've taught me the value of being present. I find myself reflecting on the moments we've shared and how they have changed the way I experience life. With every thought of you, I'm reminded to cherish the here and now. Your unique perspective on life has inspired me to see things differently. I often think about how our conversations have shaped my understanding of love and connection. I'm grateful for the way you've changed my life. You've helped me understand that love isn't about perfection, but about acceptance. I think about how you've shifted my perspective on relationships, making me appreciate the beauty of our imperfections together. The way you view the world has opened my eyes to new possibilities. I find myself thinking about how your insights have changed my perspective, encouraging me to dream bigger and reach for more. You've shown me that every moment counts. I often reflect on our time together and how it has shifted my understanding of what it means to truly live. Your influence is always present in my thoughts.